Hey YouTube, here's the second part of my deck profile, the Pale Moon with the Alice build. It's one of my shiniest decks, so yeah, really good. I'll show you a couple combos that are really good. Because no one I don't have any brothers or sisters, so I don't have any people to play with, so I get two decks and I play against myself, and I've done some pretty awesome combos on my first time using them. They're really easy to use. They're not really self-explanatory, but it's easy to figure out. So first you have your starting Vanguard, Hades Ringmaster. His effect is when another Pale Moon rides it, you Soul Blast one, I think. Yeah, you Soul Blast one. Great. So 4 criticals. Dynamite Juggler. 10k guard, 5k boost. 4 heal triggers. 5k boost, 10k guard. 1 stand trigger. Stand triggers are really good in this deck. I don't have any more right now, so I'm running 7 draw triggers, but I'll make sure to find some more of these. They're especially good with Alice. I'll talk about that later. Next we have 4 Draga triggers. Well, actually 8, but Rainbow Magician. His effect is if you boost something, if you boost a card that hit, you can soul charge 1 and return this card to your deck after you're done and shuffle it. Next, the 3 other, actually I run 7 draw triggers. Spiral Master, 5k guard, 5k boost. And I'll also explain this is a very important card, why you need to soul charge so much. So let me put this away. So 4, oh yeah, and also got Kai's picture on it. 4 Midnight Bunnies. This is very crucial in especially this deck. What it does is, if this card boosts a unit that hits, you can soul charge. You can counterblast 1, put this card in the field, and take 1 out to rear guard. Now, when I play myself, what I do is, I love to have Elephant Juggler out. What he does is, when another Pale Moon is placed on a rear guard, you can soul charge 1. What I've actually done is I've soul charged Nightmare Doll Alice, so I can take a grade 3 to my rear guard when I have a grade 2 Vanguard, which is very good. So that's why you need her. You can it's mostly switch places, and especially if you're at 5 damage, it works so well for you. 3 Jugglers. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or rear guard, if you have Pale Moon Vanguard, you may soul charge 1. So don't really need. Well, actually I don't have 4, but I don't think you really need any. Turquoise Beast Tamer. I've been watching some other YouTube videos on Pale Moon. They say that these are really good because if Crimson Beast Tamer's in the soul, then they get 3,000 plus 3,000, so that'll be a 9k booster. But I don't really usually have her in the soul that much because I don't know. I soul charge a lot. Like when I finish, I count them up. I have like 15, 20 cards in the soul. So yeah, it's just a matter of your luck in putting it in. 2 Dark Metal Bicorns, just 8k boost, and hold on one second. Sorry about that. So I'm trying to get in. So yeah, not really many grade 1s. I might need to work on that a little bit because sometimes that might be pretty bad for you, and you don't want to ride a Midnight Bunny. You want as many as you can in the deck, and you don't want any in the soul if you haven't used that counterblast. Oh, let me go to, or no, I'll do that later. So 4 Crimson Beast damage. This one is SP. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's really a shiny deck. Give a shout out to Tyler. I don't know if he has a YouTube video, but Boardwalk Games. You know who we are. Pretty awesome. Traded me some really good stuff for stuff that I didn't use. So 4 Crimson Beast Tamers during your turn. Same thing as the Turquoise Beast Tamer. If another one's in your soul, you get 3,000. It doesn't matter how many. So if you have like 2 in the soul, it will gain 6,000. So 14k attack without boost. Next, 4 Elephant Juggle is very good on Vanguard. Every time a rear guard is called, you can soul charge 1. Sometimes I don't even want to like ride another person on top, another unit on top, because he's so good. Like, I just love soul charging. 1 Mirror Demon, same thing as Midnight Bunny. Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks, well, Midnight Bunny was a boost, but this one's attack. You can Counterblast 1, put him in the soul, and take 1 out. Same, be good with Alice. This deck is mainly built around Alice, where she can get out. Get out from the soul, get in the soul, get back out. That would only take like 3 counterblasts, and you get 2 attacks on her. You get 2 attacks on them. I was actually wanting to put 3 more, so I'm gonna find some. I would replace it with these because these aren't really good. Hungry Clown. When this unit attacks, if you have a Pale Moon Vanguard, you may soul charge 1. It's okay, but like, actually what I would do is I would probably switch for the Barking Manticore. It's not too good. If you have a Crimson Beast Tamer, you get 3,000. Then when this card is placed on Vanguard, draw a card, choose a card from your hand, and put it in the soul. Good for putting Alice in the soul if you have her in your hand. But I never really use this except on rearguard, so maybe I would keep this. It would be good for getting rid of the rear guards, but that's mostly it. I don't think it would go on It would belong on Vanguard. So that's great to use. If you notice, you don't really have that many amount of different cards, but more like the number of the cards you have. Next, 4 Alices. Thank you, Tyler. He traded these for like 1 Palmetes, and they're like $15 each. So her effect is like Demon, Mirror Demon. You Counterblast 1, and when this card hits, you can put it in the soul and call it another, except for Alice. This whole deck is built around it, so I'll explain some combos after. I'll explain this right. Barking Manticore, pretty much good if you have Crimson Beast Tamer. Be 13. It could be 13 if you have 1, 16 if you have 2. And it's okay for the other effect. When this card is placed in Vanguard, draw a card, choose a card from your hand, put it in the soul. It's debatable to keep him in or not, because it depends on your situation. If you have Alice in your soul, or in your hand, it'll be very good. But most of the time, those 2 are not in the hand at the same time for me. Just depends on you. Next, 2 Dark Illusion Robert. Some people debate to have like maybe 3 or 4. 4 might be a little too much. At the beginning of your main phase, you can soul charge 1 top card of your deck and put that card on top or on the bottom, so mostly setting yourself up for a twin drive when you're going to attack. So then second effect, if it's on Vanguard Rearguard, you can Soul Blast 8, Counterblast 5. Put all your opponent's grade 1 or less rearguards into his or her soul. Now that's not really going to help me because I use all those counterblasts for Midnight Bunny, Mirror Demon, and Alice. I don't think I'd waste on him because the boosts don't really, or the grade 1 or less, so I don't think the opponents are going to have that many grade 1s. Well, they would, but I just wouldn't use it. So that's it for all the deck profiles. Now I'm going to show you a couple of combos. So it's Alice, your demon. Let's take the jugglers out. So take your midnight bunnies. This is mostly your setup right here. So then if you had, just going to choose a random skull juggler. Your grade 2, for grade 2 I read elephant juggler. Grade 3, never really rode a grade 3, but let's just take that. Alright, so you're going to have Hades Ringmaster as your starting vanguard. So first you ride your grade 1. His effect, you can soul charge 1. And also, Skull Juggler's effect, you can soul charge 1. So you're already up to 3 in your soul. So that's good already. Your chances of having an Alice are a little slim, but still get there. Alright, second, Elephant Juggler. Very good card. So soul charge for every card, for every unit you call. So I call, say if I call 1, 2, so 3 rear guards, or 4, no, hold on. So 3 right there, 3 for the boosters, then 2 more, so that's 5. You already soul charged 5. So your chances for soul charging Alice are very good if you run 4 Alice's. I would not mind running 5, but rules are rules. So there, your soul is already 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Just in 2 turns, your soul is to 9. So there, now, say you've taken like 5 damage already somehow. 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 5 damage. So what you would do, say if, I'm just going to put an Alice in the soul. So say if Elephant Juggler attacks, supported by Midnight Bunny, it goes through, you counterblast 1, so the top one, counterblast 1, put Midnight Bunny, well actually hold on, say if I had a different grade 1, say if I had like maybe another this, put that back. So yeah, so that's already done. So now you do it right here. You counterblast 1, attack, counterblast 1. You put Midnight Bunny in the soul. Then you can retire any. So I would retire Elephant Juggler for Alice. You attack 10k, so mostly it'll go through. Then, which best thing ever right here, counterblast 1. You counterblast another one, put Alice in the soul. Then you take out another Midnight Bunny. Say if you had one standing right here, so attack, counterblast another one, bring out Alice, retire him. You attack again, so you attack again. Then you counterblast again, put him back in the soul. Then if I had that second one right there, my Vanguard hasn't attacked yet, so where's my Vanguard? Just had it out, oh yeah, right there. So you attack, counterblast your 5th time, put Midnight Bunny in the soul, take out Alice, and swing. So that's 1, 2. What you've done is mostly, I think, let me count. So, attacked right there, attacked right there, attacked 2 times there because there used to be 2 units over there. So that's 4 hits, then 5 hits. So then if you pulled a critical trigger and it went through, that would have been game in one turn if you've never attacked. So that's why Pale Moons are just so much fun to play with, and they're so good, but also they're just so much fun to play with. Like, I love decks that you can just play around with people. Like, especially the new people. Like, I don't want to be like mean to new people, but like if you're just looking to have a really good time, just start by that. So yeah, so that's so this is a great deck right here, Alice. Very good Alice build, Pale Moon. So that's why you're gonna soul charge so much to get. That's the main point why you soul charge so much to get Alice, and I suggest like taking 5 damage, because you can swing for game, and if you haven't attacked, that depends on the situation. Like if they have a really good hand, guarding hand, then I don't think it'll be for game, but you get a couple on them. Only problem with this deck is no perfect guards. Every deck has a perfect guard. Well, I assume every clan has a perfect guard. There might be a perfect guard for this clan, but I haven't found one, so I'll make sure to update you guys if I do anything more. I have a Oracle Think Tank Tsukiyomi build deck, and the only problem is I have one full moon and Goddess of Full Moon Tsukiyomi, and I only have 2 half moons. So that's a problem right there. My chances are slim of making the ride chain. So right now I'm betting on eBay. eBay's like very helpful to me to get 2 more and 2 more of each. So it can be 4 and 4. Then I'll make actual good. And the problem is I have no license to make it. So no heal triggers. Yeah, sorry. Mind blank. So yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, I got a Nakarami deck. This guy was just, he hated his Nakarami deck. He ended up trading me for 2 common Blaster Blades. Like, not even triple rare or double rare, just the common, this one right here, 2 of them. See, that's not even a rare. It's the deck one. So yeah, I'm still trying to work out how to play it because I'm not really good at it right now. But I'll get back to you when I figure it out. Do a couple more deck profiles and I'll get back to you on the shout out. Alright, like, subscribe, comment on both these videos. Alright, see you YouTube.